Hi, welcome to Rising Vibrations. This reading is for Aquarius for the month of May 2018. This is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising Sun. And I read by elemental sign, and I read the energies by elemental sign. This is a general reading. If you're just joining me for the first time, thank you for finding the channel. And if you're returning, thank you for your support. And I have to ask, please hit the like button, and if you would like, comment on the videos because it helps more people find the videos. YouTube has some funky algorithm, which the more likes you have, the more your videos are circulated, and that would be a nice thing. So this is for Aquarius for the month of May 2018. This is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising, and I try to generalize the readings by reading karmic energies for the sign and almost making recommendations about how you can adjust karmic challenges which are circulating right now. And this is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May 2018. Let's see what's happening for Aquarius. We have the Queen of Cups at the head of the reading, your overall wish. I feel like a lot of Aquariuses are looking for a newfound experience around love and possibly around money, feeling like they want to get their finances right so they can purchase and buy the things that seem important to them now. There is this aspect of this in the Queen of Cups here, wanting to get it right now and wanting a new, more positive experience around these things. Now, everybody wants that, but this feels like a type of an epiphany for the Aquarius right now, the Aquarius energy in the month of May 2018. Let's see what else is happening here. For what will help you, we have the Ace of Swords. For shadow issues, let's say inner shadow type issues, we have the Six of Swords. For what you fear, we have the King of Pentacles. The Aquarius might also be dealing with a quite domineering personality. It feels like it's more around work. Having some challenges at work with perhaps a boss that's quite domineering and not giving enough power and control to the Aquarius right now. There may be some issues around this for the month of May 2018. The Aquarius possibly feeling like they need to change their job or their career, possibly wanting to seek out a different career direction. We have in the position of what's the illusion, we have the Four of Cups, but also the Aquarius is feeling like they do not want to jump out of the frying pan into the fire. Like, how can I start all over again? Where do I go from here? Do I have the time to change direction? This could also be with a partnership or a person. Let's see what you can do. We have the Three of Swords. What you may not know or what's hidden from you, we have the Ace, another Ace, by the way, we have the Ace of Wands. And then finally, for the outcome, we have the Four of Swords. So it looks like to me that some type of formative change is needed for the Aquarius, or they're feeling like they have to change something up in their life or in their experience right now, especially around work. It could also be around relationships. It could also be someone else feeling this way around the Aquarius, feeling like they want to leave and go away. It can be children who are there. Right now we have the Three of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Six of Swords. It can also be an empty nest type of issue as well, where a child can be leaving home right now, and the Aquarius is feeling quite sad about this. Again, the empty nester type issues. We have the Four of Swords. I'm feeling a need to kind of see how they're going to, I want to say bring balance, but it's not really bring balance. It's more like adjust to some big changes in their life right now. how do they adjust, even if it's a new person coming in or someone that they've been seeing and they're not absolutely sure how to introduce this person into their social or family circle, or feeling like it's a person that they can't introduce into their social or family circle. But they have a type of a passion for the situation or person. We have the King of Coins with the Ace of Pentacles, and they're not ready to let go of this yet. They're trying to find a way to make this work. So far, they haven't really been able to, but they're not really ready to give up. Even if that's a job situation where they're not happy, they're possibly trying to figure out, do I stay or do I go? And if I go, what do I do next? Where do I go next? That's the Four of Swords. Where do I go from here? This is the question for Aquarius for the month of May 2018. Let's see if we can find anything else out from a karmic standpoint for Aquarius for the next few weeks. And let's see where we are. We have the marionette. This is like a puppet on a string. This is someone who feels quite trapped or even controlled, like they don't have room to maneuver. So the Aquarius may be feeling like they have some limitations, even financial limitations, about what avenues or direction they can take to have growth, even if that's financial growth. Where do I go from here? How do I get out of this? We have the King. So this is kind of a shadow in some way of the Four. This is the king who has been knocked away from his throne, and he has to see his own faults. This is a Leo, Aquarius type energy, Sun, Uranus type energy. We have Uranus also leaving out of Aquarius, out of Aries, and headed into Taurus. So this is also kind of an issue of seeing where you may have had faults or where you may have had folly. And yeah, it's like almost in some ways also being able to laugh at yourself and have a sense of humor about the situation. This can help. We have this matched up with the Ace of Swords. You know, sometimes laughter is the best medicine. And being able to laugh at yourself and not take things so seriously can also possibly help from a karmic standpoint with your situation right now, Aquarius. Let's see what else we have. We have incompatibility with the Six of Swords. So this may be for some of those Aquarius. This is Cancer, Leo energy, Moon, Sun energy. We also might have some Aquariuses who are leaving out of relationships which haven't worked so far. They may be looking at a person that they've been all caught up with and wondering how they got to that situation or what they ever saw in that person. So again, being able to laugh at yourself, take those lessons and kind of move on and not feel too guilty about having put yourself in that situation, just taking the lessons learned. Again, Six of Swords, taking the lessons learned, but realizing that possibly you do have to make a course correction in the partner that you've been with or committed your time to. We have something like an ace again. This is the Holy Grail. This is like ultimate knowledge, and this is kind of matched up with also a card of knowledge and information, the Ace of Swords, and this is on top of the King. So this is really starting to split off in very different directions. It seems like there's a group of Aquarius who are realizing that they have to change something with the partner, that they may have felt too controlled, or they may have felt like they lost control in a partner or relationship that they've pursued, and now they're moving away from it. And then there's another group of Aquarius who seems to have the potential to have met someone or find themselves in a situation they're completely excited about, but they are not able to share in their wider social circle just yet. And they're looking for ideas about how to incorporate this person into their life. We have the Ice Queen. This is Cancer type energy, Moon and Saturn, Cancer, Capricorn energy. And this is matched up, oddly enough, with the Four of Cups. So this feels a lot like a type of a disappointment. And for me, how this is coming across, it feels more like stress and work-related stress, job-related stress, career-related stress. Feeling like the Aquarius is feeling like they possibly want to change their career. And if you're in that situation, again, try to look at it with humor. Everything's a lesson. You've come to this point for a reason. If you are not totally happy in your career, you can always think about trying to make a correction or looking for ways to be, again, to laugh and smile, even though you may not feel like it at yourself, looking for the most positive things in that situation, Ace of Clubs, while you're there and until you leave, versus being like this. Look at the contrast here. Three of Swords versus the Ace of Wands. Which would you rather choose? You can find something positive in any situation, actually. And if you're kind of in a holding pattern in terms of work and not being totally happy, look for the most positive things that you can do, even if that's taking classes online to keep yourself busy, but also to expand your skill set. If this is around a partner who disappointed you and you know that you're leaving the relationship, that's kind of the solution, finding a way to vacate that, I feel like in a quiet way without a lot of disruption or arguments. And if you're disappointed that you're with someone that you can't totally incorporate in your life for some reason, it is what it is. You would have to look for ways to accommodate that. I feel like there's a secret around this as well. We have Major Arcana. This is the mother and child. This is Moon energy with the Three of Swords. So again, a secret that has to be kept for now. It feels like it's around even children. It can also be something around your children, some disappointment around your children or close relatives that you're reluctant to share with anyone else right now. That's prevailing in the month of May 2018. We have the false halo on top of the Ace of Wands. So this could be also you're finding out about someone new who's in your life right now, and you're finding out more information or secrets about them that you didn't really see coming. You didn't see the red flags for this, so this may have caught you completely off guard. So there may be some disappointment around this, but you still have a passion for this person. You're not ready to give it up yet. And then finally, we have the card of something like depression with the Four of Swords. So I think the best advice for Aquarius would be to take a little time out in the month of May 2018 to regroup and to replan and even to reorganize what your next step will be. If none of this applies, I think the same message would still apply for Aquarius. Take a little time out to touch base with what your real desires are in terms of your career, your work, as well as partnerships. Sometimes if you're feeling blocked, the best advice would be just to let it be. You know, if it don't fit, don't force it. Turn it loose and let it go. Take a back seat and watch and see what happens. I'm going to pull a few more so we can see if we can end this on a bit of a more positive note. We have Major Arcana, the Fool. We have, let's just look at more positive, we have the Eight of Wands. And finally, we have the Hangman. So here we go. Take a little time out, guys. I think that will be the best advice. Whatever news that you're waiting for, or whatever you're waiting on seems to be coming in quick, but more towards the end of the month. And the best advice would be to take some time out, Major Arcana, and play the fool. Just try to take a back seat, be relaxed, and really believe that everything will be okay, one way or the other, because it doesn't seem that there's much room to maneuver or much that you can change right now anyway, Aquarius. So that was the Aquarius reading for May 2018. Hey, you guys, don't forget to hit that like button, and I will see you back here next month. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.